Good morning, Western Washington, and happy Saturday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and on this last day of August, we're going to be taking a look at the outlook for Labor Day weekend, including the heat wave for the lowlands and the potential thunderstorms in the mountains. So, starting off with the UW satellite, you can see some fog in the Snoqualmie and Snohomish River Valley, and the marine clouds are off the coast, mainly from Westport southward, and you do see this area of smoke aloft moving in from fires in California. We'll take a look at that in a minute. So let's start here with the overall pattern. You can see this ridge to our north and really just over the whole Pacific Northwest is bringing these hot conditions over the next couple days. But you have this upper level low off of the Oregon and California coast. It's going to be bringing a chance of thunderstorms to the Cascades as it moves inland on Sunday and Monday, especially in the afternoons. As we go through Monday evening into Tuesday, that upper level low weakens and moves off to the east, and another ridge starts to build over the region, over southern British or central British Columbia, and this will possibly bring even warmer temperatures than we're seeing right now to the lowlands and the Willamette Valley. So we will be watching this closely over the next couple of days. So let's take a look at that lightning potential for Sunday and Monday, especially if you are camping out in the Cascades and in the backcountry for Labor Day weekend. This is something you should keep in mind, and also for some areas with the Olympics too. This is Sunday afternoon and now into Sunday evening, and you can see that chance is highest for the North Cascades, so that does include areas like Winthrop and Twisp. And then areas around Mount Rainier could also have a chance of lightning. As we go through the evening, Monday morning, you can see there is a chance for some lightning around the Cascade foothills and Hood Canal. That is not super likely, but it is possible. And then as we go through Monday afternoon, you can see a much more widespread chance of thunderstorms. Most people will be heading home by this time, but if you are still traveling or camping out in the Cascades, take note of this. This is pretty widespread lightning chances Monday evening, so watch out for that. And we're not going to have much rain with these storms, so the chance of new fire starts is there, so do be mindful of that as well. Now, taking a look at the CAPE index, which shows the amount of instability in the atmosphere, this is for Sunday afternoon, and as we play this through, you can see that storms will have a lot of instability to work with this. The European model calls for upwards of 4,000 CAPE in the Cascades, which is pretty significant for this area, and just shows that there is a lot of energy out there for storms to tap into, and you can see that elevated CAPE over the Olympics as well on Sunday. As we go through Sunday night, you can see that the CAPE remains into Monday morning, which means it's going to be unstable all the way through the night into Monday, and then you can see on Monday afternoon that CAPE is present, but a little bit more east of the Cascades, where the highest thunderstorm chance will be on Monday evening, and then that potential for thunderstorms does move off into eastern Washington overnight Monday. Now taking a look at the temperatures, we're moving back here to today, Saturday. It's going to be quite hot across the region, especially from Seattle southward. So let's take a look at that. From Seattle north, we will be a little bit cooler in the upper 70s to low 80s, even cooler near the water. But from Seattle southward and east of I-5, you can see temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, especially east of I-5 in King and Pierce counties. And then from Mason County and Thurston County south through the I-5 corridor there toward Centralia and Chehalis, highs will reach the upper 80s to low 90s. And then on the coast with offshore flow today, we'll reach the upper 60s to low 70s across the beaches and the low to mid 80s inland. So that'll be a pretty nice day on the coast, but big changes are ahead tomorrow as the marine air starts to move back in as flow turns back on shore. Highs at the coast will drop to the mid-60s and upper 60s inland. And notice the lowlands are still quite warm, mid-80s from Seattle to Olympia, but not those upper 80s to low 90s that we will see today. And then you can also see from Seattle northward, similar temperatures on Sunday, highs in the upper 80s or upper 70s to mid 80s, close or hottest in areas east of I-5 and in those mountain valleys, which could possibly reach the low 90s. So now taking a look at Monday, you can see that cooling is evident across the entire region. Highs drop for the whole of the Puget Sound area all the way to the low to mid 70s with mostly cloudy conditions, and then you can see the coast is even cooler in the mid 60s. And then by Tuesday, we do start to rebound a little bit from Seattle southward back up into the mid 70s, upper 60s to low 70s, still Seattle northward on Tuesday, and the coast remains in the mid to upper 60s. I just wanted to point this out as well. This is the highs today, Saturday, for southwest Washington. And you can see from Centralia, Chehalis southward will be in the low 90s, and then from in Kelso area in the mid 90s. And then take a look at the Portland metro. So this includes Vancouver, Washington, and Battleground, and those areas could be reaching the upper 90s with the potential to even get to triple digits. So Portland has an outside chance of reaching 100 degrees today. So keep that in mind if you are in this area. It'll be quite hot down there. And also, let's take a look at that smoke aloft I talked about at the beginning of the video. This is for this morning, and you can see that smoke is just as we saw it on the satellite, draped really from Centralia area over toward the Washington coast, and that will move northward through the region today. So the skies might be a little bit hazier than you think, and then as we go, the skies will be a little bit hazier than they have been over the past couple of days. And you can see as we go through Sunday, that smoke aloft remains and then will start to mostly move out of the area by Monday. Alright, and let's take a look here at the air quality. Just remember that that smoke is aloft and is not going to impact air quality. It's looking quite good across the region today, and that is expected to continue despite that smoke moving through the area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share these videos. That's the best way to help Western Washington weather grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.